At ease. It's your boy Immortal. I mean, your boy been in these streets riding dirty, man. Man, I looked at my driver's license, expired. Looked at my concealed handgun license, expired. And you know I've been, making videos of my ride. I mean, I keep a tool on me, plus an extra. And your boy just been in these streets violating, trying to catch a whole case. You know what I'm saying? So I was up in the DMV getting my stuff lined out, at least part of it. And a brother hit me with this text, man, this long text about all this stuff he was doing, and was asking me, should he take his girl back? I mean, he's going in detail. It was so much of a text where it started coming in chunks, like a little mini book. And I told the brother I was gonna respond, but I'm like, man, that's too long of a text, and I couldn't call him up in the DMV. So I told the brother that I was gonna either give him a call when I left, or just make a quick video, right? So I figured I'd just make a video about it. So brother, whoever that was from 281, I didn't get your name, bro. This bud is for you, brother. So guys, I know there's a lot of times, man, when we'll be in situations, man, and we always talk about never date an ex. But if you live long enough, at some point in your life, guys, you're gonna go back and you're gonna re-entertain a woman that you've entertained in the past, right? So I'm gonna give you 3 lines that a woman should never cross, right? And it'll eliminate a whole bunch of extra conversation. So if she ever does these 3 things, it's a must that you let her go.
Is it not written in your law that ye are gods? You understand what I'm saying? So it just depends on what level you own based on, whether you're human or whether you're immortal.
So the first thing, brothers, is if a woman ever cheats on you, right? Now, if a woman ever cheats on you, you have to let her go, man. Like that's a point of no return, right? But let me elaborate on that, right? I talk to a lot of guys, mainly the younger guys. I mean, these guys will jump ship on a young female, man, for little to nothing, man. Brothers hit me up, man, and say, you know what, man, I called her once or twice, and she called me 5 minutes late, whatever, man. So I left her. I know she was cheating, right? Or they be like, oh man, she, a guy liked her Instagram post. I don't know the guy, so I know she's cheating, man. I'm gonna tell you, man, a lot of y'all younger guys, you get caught so much up in this red pill stuff. And I'm not saying your girl isn't out there in these streets acting shady or doing something foul, but I'm saying some of you guys get so caught up in this information going out there, women to this, women to that the smallest detail, if she sneezes at the wrong time, you saying she cheating. So I'm not talking about them, brothers. I'm talking about if your girl cheats, like you have undisputable evidence, right, that your girl is cheating. You sitting at home and you walk in the house and she on the phone with her brother talking crazy, or you catch her coming out of a hotel, or you just know, whatever your line of proof is, you just know that your girl was cheating. You can never take her back, man. And I'll tell you why. Now, morally, when it comes to men and women cheating, morally, it's just as wrong on both sides of the fence, right? It's just as wrong. But we all know, both men and women, that there's some different things taking place internally when each of the genders cheat, right? Like if a man cheats, man, like a man can kind of be stressed, be out of his mind, be, drunk, be out, and step out and entertain a young woman. I'm not saying it's right, but he can entertain a young woman. He can have no emotional tie to her. He's not pouring any resources down her throat. None of that stuff. He was just physically attracted, got caught up in the moment, and slipped up, right? I'm not saying it's right. And that's why, knowing that this is how men work on the inside, that's why a lot of women will forgive men for cheating, because they know there's no true solid attachment with that, right? But when it comes to women operate different internally for us. Now it's hard to tell this now, because women are so promiscuous. Women in these streets hard. So it's kind of hard to tell. You think that women operate just like men on the inside, but they don't. For a woman to let a man, for a woman to lay with a man, cheat on you that way, and she's actually physically involved with a man, it takes a few more things, right? Like, yes, she can be physically attracted and he can hit all those buttons, but she's exposing a certain part of herself. She has to understand, when a woman is letting a man into her, she's by default giving that man a portion of her mind, body, and soul. You know what I'm saying? Just to let him, enter her like that, man. So that lets you know that, man, that's a true violation, man. Like I said, morally it's no different, man. But your woman had to go an extra mile and open up some extra valves inside of her to let this go down. And so yeah, man, that's one thing. And the thing is this, when you get with your woman, I mean, it's 2021, man. Odds are the woman you get with, in your mind, like, hey, you know what? I know she's been with other men. I know that. But once y'all come to the conclusion, like, you know what? It's us. Y'all draw that line in the sand and say, this is what it is. Once she violates, then, man, you can't get past that, bro. It's like, once she exposed that part to a man, it's like she's no longer yours, bro. Real talk. So yeah, that's one. Two, the line that a woman can cross that she can never come back from is putting you on social blast, right? Meaning going to the World Wide Web, the gram, the book, the tube, and putting you on blast. Now, this is the thing. I'm not talking about, when it comes to relationships and love and all that stuff, women wear their hearts on their sleeves, right? So yeah, if your girl get mad at you or whatever, some chick get mad at you, you can expect for her to put some women, not all, to get on social media and make some kind of subliminal post. Ladies, don't be doing this. Watch your back. Brothers be doing, whatever they be doing. And it's like, she talking about you, right? A few other people knows that she's talking about you, right? But it's like, she didn't really just point you out. Brother, I've had women put me on blast. I can't believe that man, I've had women put me on blast, man. Like, it ain't even funny, man. Like, I ain't talking about once or twice. I'm talking about, man, I have a handful of women. I had a young lady, man, one time. I was dating somebody, right? And me and this person broke up. We had a little brief hiatus. We had separated. And in that little small window of time, an old friend popped up, right? And I was living downtown, right? She was like, hey, I'm in the city. I'm like, well, shoot, we cool, pull up, She pulls up, we having conversation, we talking, we flirting, we, whatever. And so it looked like it might could go somewhere, but it didn't. It just turned into, hey, you popped over the crib, we chilled, we had drinks, we had laughs, and that's what it was. A short time after that, I got back with the person I was with, like I said, it was a brief hiatus. Next thing I know, bro, this chick is putting pictures of me on Facebook, pictures of me up in my crib. She taking pictures of while I'm in the kitchen, cooking, eating, we just chilling, with the caption like, this ninja ain't nothing. I'm like, what? I'm like, why? So I'm talking about blast, man. So like, that's a line you can never come back from. I've had women, man. I had a sister, man. I had a sister, man, that she was like, hey, I like your work, blase. We met up, man, kind of just like, hey, how you doing? And we took a couple of pictures, Next thing I know, man, I'm on a YouTube video talking about, title is something like, when he does this, you gotta leave him. And it's me and her, and I'm like, I'm calling up like, hey, like, what's this about? And man, she was acting straight short bus on me, man. So I was like, wow, I've had women make whole YouTube channels about me. So it's like that's what I'm saying, brother. When a woman goes past that threshold, you cannot let her back. And the reason is because there are certain things that take place between two people that no matter what takes place, you just don't cross a line. To flip that up, that's like, say for example, you meet a woman or you're in a relationship. Say you've been in a long relationship. Throughout that relationship, you're gonna have a handful of pictures that this sister sent you, right? She might be in some lingerie, she might be in straight birthday suit, who knows? And she's sending these pictures to you in confidence. Y'all are on good terms. Now, at no point in time could I even imagine myself. At no point in time could a woman even do anything to me to make me cross that line to be like, you know what, let me show my boys these pictures now. Or let me put these pictures of her on the book or the gram or the tube or the hub. You know what I'm saying? There's nothing. So that's a major violation for a man to cross that line and show that part. That's a line where a sister's like, you know what, I can never entertain this brother again because he just crossed that line where it's like, if I can't trust you with the most sacred of sacreds, like, man, I can't trust you with nothing. So, man, if she crosses that line and puts you on blast on social media to the point where she's like, Craig is the one who did it, Craig ain't, if she goes that route, she's blasting you, never go back, bro. Forgive her. Y'all can be friends, y'all can be kosher. You know what I'm saying? It's like, yeah, forgive and let live or whatever. But she can never get back in that circle, brother. Never. She can never get back in that circle. And the third thing, brothers, which is extremely rare, is if a woman does this, man, she can never, ever get back in your circle, bro. And that's if a woman pulls a gun on you, man. Now I know a lot of y'all brothers ain't gonna be able to identify with that, man, but I've had this happen, bro. I was in a relationship, man, for a hot minute. Love, boom, things were perfect, man. Her and I just had a falling out, you know. It wasn't even, I can't remember what it was about, but it wasn't like about no cheating. It wasn't about nothing made like that. It was just a regular old falling out, and we both had high energies, and we just beefing in the house, right? We just beefing. We room to room, screaming, you know, down where you know, whatever. I can't remember, man, what we were talking about. And she goes in the bedroom, bro, and I'm coming in behind her, still speaking like, hey, like, this is what I, you know. And next thing I know, poof, brother, she pulled a whole toolie on me, man. And all I could do was freeze, man. I just froze, man. Like, and all I'm thinking is this. This is all I'm thinking. I completely forgot what we were talking about. I completely forgot what day of the week it was, what city I was in. All I was thinking about, I said, this chick is finna kill me. I said, and then she's gonna be able to tell the police whatever story she wanted to. She can say I did X, Y, Z. And I said, that's how my life is about to go down. And I was sure of it. And I can't remember if I talked to her. I don't know what happened, man, but she ended up putting it down. Now in my mind, bro, I would love to sit here and tell you that, bro, when she did that, man, I was done. I was out, you know. But bro, I'm gonna tell you, I was not like that, man. Like I was almost shelled. I don't know what took place, man. But it took me about 24 hours for what happened to soak in. And I was just like, you know what, man? Like, this chick done went to the whole edge of the earth and pull a toolie on me. I mean, she done pull a whole Smitty and Wesson on me just over a small altercation. We'll probably arguing over who drunk the oranges. Who knows, man? And I was like, man, you know, just understanding that the smallest flick of the wrist would have took my whole life out. You know what I'm saying? I said, yo, I can't entertain this no more. I said, I can't, bro. And I was like, whing. I was Mr. Miyagi on him, man. I was out of there, bro. And I'm going to tell you, man, I'm just now understanding how much of a scar that had on me, bro. Like some whole PTSD type. You know what I'm saying? Because ever since then, and this was years ago, ever since then, man, if I'm in the house, and I keep plenty guns in the house, bro, all over the house. Every time I'm in an argument with a young female I'm with, and we get just like it's like a serious, it escalates past conversation, and she wants to take it somewhere else, and I'm just like, you know what, like, we're not even finna go there. But when she gets in that mode, first thing comes to my mind, bro, is where my gun's at, and let me make sure I'm on top of this. Like, make sure, you know, let me be aware of what the possibilities are, man. And if she leaves the room and she's storming out, it's like, no, I'm not with that, bro. That left a scar. That was some whole PTSD. So if a woman pulls a gun on you, bro, it ain't nothing else to talk about. Zero. She's gone to the edge of the earth. She's put your life at the mercy of a twitchy finger, bro. And she can never come back from that, in my book, man. you know, again, brothers, there's gonna be some times, man, when you and your girl beef, and you gon' trip, man. You might lead a situation or whatever, man, and then you might sit there and soak on it and be like, you know what, man, that was petty, man. Like I was tripping, man, and tell her, you know, girl, bring your ass back on over here, man. Let's make this right. But guys, there are some things, there are some lines that she can cross that she can never come back from.